Hello, my name is Sarah. I've been a carpenter for about 2 years with Stevens. I do rough framing to finishes. I am currently working at St. Francis Luxury Apartments. I got into construction for the long-term opportunity. The most rewarding part of my job is the finished result. The biggest challenge I've overcome being in the field as a woman is proving myself. I've proved myself by knowing all the aspects between rough and finished carpentry. The advice I would give to another woman would be find yourself a good company like Stevens that provides opportunity.
Hi, I'm Megan Georgeson. I'm out here at the Jefferson Project in Northeast Minneapolis, Minnesota. I started out as an intern for Stevens Construction down in Madison while I was still in college. After graduation, I moved up here to the cities. Been here for about 2.5 years. Been fortunate enough to work on 4 different projects, doing everything from project management side of things to framing to siding. Now I'm working alongside the superintendent, and I'm a certified tower crane operator as well. Why did I choose construction? I've just always been interested in it. Took all the shop classes in high school, and my shop teacher influenced me to go into engineering. Got a degree in civil engineering that would lead me to project management. And then as my careers developed, it led me out here to the field side of things. So I've really been enjoying it out here, really like the path I've been on. What's been the most rewarding thing about my job? There's a lot. I love watching the progress every day. I like, it can be stressful, but it's always worth it in the end, and being proud of a job well done. So that's always neat. The biggest challenge of being a woman working in construction, I think if anything, it's just the physical limitations of just developing my strength, and what I'm tall enough to do or not do is probably the biggest thing. Everyone's very supportive out here, no one ever gives me a hard time about it. So I think if anything, it's just knowing when to ask for help, and knowing when to try and push myself. What advice would I give to other women interested in getting into construction is just don't be scared. I think that was kind of always the biggest thing for me, was being intimidated of, all the big equipment, or, not knowing how things went together, but always being curious, just asking questions and trying it out and getting into it. I think that's pretty much the biggest thing. So.
My name's Alyssa. I've been with Stevens Construction for 2 years. I work as a project manager. The current project that I'm on is Vista West Senior Living, which is a senior living community for Capri Communities, which is a company based out of Milwaukee. We're currently building 174 unit senior living with 30 memory care units and a variety of common area spaces in it. I got into construction because of my father. I grew up, my dad owns a small residential construction company, and I grew up around construction my entire life. I originally thought that I actually wanted to do design work, which is what I started going to college for, and I quickly learned that my passion led to being in the field and actually seeing a building being built, as opposed to designing it, which led me to the role that I'm in today. The most rewarding thing about my job is that every day I deal with stressors and unknowns and things like that, but at the end of the day, I can walk onto a job site and see that all of those things that could be seen as a negative turn into a positive with the building or construction that's being put in place. My biggest challenge of being a woman in construction is earning the respect of those that I work with. It's not instantly thought that I might know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about or why I'm in construction, and so I have to go above and beyond in some cases to make sure that I can earn that respect and prove that I know what I'm doing. I've worked hard, and that's how I think you earn the respect in this industry as a woman. The advice that I would give a woman who wants to get into construction is to stand your ground in what you're talking about and have confidence in everything that you do to prove that you know what you're doing and you belong exactly where you're at.
Hi, I'm Karen Rangel. I have 6 months working here in Stevens Construction. I have carpenters. I'm doing windows every day. This is my kind of work, and I'm so happy to stay here. I'm working in Just Soil Square. The most rewarding thing is learning new skills every day. The big challenge for me is proving myself, and the guys believe in me. My advice, we can do all the construction things.